Honey,
Finally. Ready?
no. I need
What's
to
wrong?
talk to you about some.
What is it? Something
I'm
good?
no, not really.
Why? Don't like the sound of that. What is it?
I'm pregnant.
Hey, you sure?
Yeah, I actually take more than 2 tests and all of them positive.
Ay, 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 ay. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Greens family. So please don't be panicked. She's not pregnant, at least for now, right?
What?
You know what is so funny? A lot of the Greens family right now is typing, Mr. Green, you don't waste time. I waste time, man. So we're just taking it step by step, you know. Every week, Pampers is getting higher, baby feed is getting higher. So you have to use wisdom. Don't just be rushing. Because there's a part in the Bible that says, be fruitful and multiply. So it means make provision while you make children. No, that's exactly what it means. Be fruitful and multiply. Don't just multiply, but be fruitful as well. So win in the field and win in what again?
I'm not talking to you. Come on.
Alright, so tonight we're going to be doing reaction of when
Men
yes, of how men react when they heard
when their partner tell them that they're pregnant.
yes, exactly. When their partner inform them that they're pregnant, how men react. So my wife is going to be informing me in different ways, and I'm going to be reacting to her news. Are you ready?
Okay.
Alright. Give this video a like, Greens family, and let's begin. Go ahead.
Jay,
Yes?
I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant?
Yes.
Oh my god. Are you sure?
Yes, I did it so many times. Like, I think it was over 4 times.
And you are pregnant?
Yes.
Yes! Finally! Thank you, Lord. So, Greens family, these are when a couple is has been hoping for a child, they've been praying for a child, and
After years.
yes, and you know, finally they get the news that yes, they're going to have a child. So these family, they want to go on a family vacation. The men want to start doing everything for the woman. They want to make sure that she doesn't do nothing for herself.
She's comfortable.
Exactly.
You know.
All right, so let's move on. That's number one. Number two.
Jay,
Yes.
I have something to tell you.
Okay. Is it something bad?
I don't know if it's bad. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I'm just not feeling really happy about it.
You know you can talk to me about anything. Tell me.
I'm pregnant.
What?
Yeah. I just wasn't prepared for this.
What do you mean pregnant? You can
know.
hardly find food to eat already. You mean pregnant?
Yeah, that's what I didn't want to tell you, but then I was just contemplating about it.
We have so much bills to pay. Cannot take on the next baby right now. You mean pregnant? Oh, if you get pregnant right now?
That's what I didn't want to tell you.
So Grace family. So this is when you know, they would want to have more children, but they're not
financially stable.
Exactly at the moment. So they're like doing everything to avoid bills, but you know, a next child is coming. So they're like really upset about the fact that they're going to have to be, you know, going into the little that they have for a next child. So it's not necessarily
they don't want the child.
Yeah.
They want the child, but it's just not the right time.
Yeah, like they want more time. They need to be more financially stable.
Yeah.
For them to have a next child. Because some people will get the child, and like some people, it doesn't really matter when they get pregnant, they will have their baby, and they will just know that, okay, this baby is coming this time. But some people really try to pencil everything first. Like they really want to make sure that they have money for schooling, they have money for this, they have money for that. Everything is set. Everything is well set. They don't want to rush into it.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to ensure that ahead of time there's something placed in a bank account, just for the children's tuition, just for their, their well-being.
So it's not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's not interested, but he just wants to be more financially stable. That's all. So moving on. Yeah. So that's 2. Number 3, let's go.
Jay, I'm pregnant again.
What?
Yeah. Mine is a 3rd child now. Oh my god. Like, everybody ever feel when they hear I'm pregnant again? Like, 1 room,
Yeah.
Which one will put in next baby?
Oh boy. Kind of rough still.
Jesus.
So when I find out?
I said I feel sick from a couple weeks now. Too many times and I kind of feel upset, but just kind of get really weird a while ago, and just go downtown, buy a test, and come up a while ago and just do it, and positive and everything.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, people got that about it.
Everybody got a couple disappointed, especially my mother.
They're just pregnant. Like, but like, we think we move too fast. No.
You move too fast. Sure.
So Green's family. So, all right, this one now is when first of all, this video was not planned. We didn't plan. We didn't plan this video. We're just doing this video.
I don't even know if I'm doing good, but
you're doing an awesome job. So so this is when they are not really offended that you're pregnant, but they're like thinking about what the family or what the community is going to say, because the children is like coming so fast, and like you're thinking, everyone is going to think less of me or stuff like that. So living in a 1 room is kind of a part of it, because you're now saying that the bigger ones are supposed to be having their own privacy, and you're going to have to be, experiencing a next child. You're going to have to be, sizing up on the bed a little bit. So
one bed can't fit everybody.
So
like 5 people.
So I know personally that it is very hard when a couple is living in a 1 room and having more than 1 child and getting pregnant again. I know how that can be devastating.
Not to cut you, but you know what's worse?
Yes.
When it's a rented apartment and they don't have anywhere else really to go. Both parents are working and they have children. That's a sticky situation.
Exactly.
That's tough.
Exactly. So that's number 3. And as for number 3, it's for living in the 1 room and also be like fearing what people are going to think or say about you. So that's for number 3. For the men who don't want everyone to be knowing that, I'm getting a next child again and stuff like that, and to know that you're already going through a hard time. So number 3. Moving on. Number 4. Give me a next reaction.
Jay.
Yes.
I'm pregnant.
Wow. Again.
Yeah.
Wonderful. No problem. We'll get through it as usual.
Yeah.
Are you sure though?
Yeah, I did it, and actually told mommy before you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no problem. All right. So, we're gonna have to, find out if it's a boy or it's a girl.
I can't wait. I really want a boy.
Yeah, and we're going to have like a baby shower and stuff like that. Where should we like keep the baby shower though?
I'm not sure. Maybe at our home.
Okay, no problem. All right, so we'll get through it. Just be yourself.
When
Yeah.
God is in it, we'll
Just
always
be
get
yourself.
through
Don't
it.
worry about it. It's okay.
Mhm.
All right. So Green's family. So these are the kind of couple now where they
Are always prepared for a child.
not necessarily are always prepared. They're not really um bothered by stuff like this. For example, they're used to it.
Yeah.
So they have multiple children, and they're also um you were right, and also prepared financially.
Yeah.
So it doesn't give them any second thought of how they're going to get things done. So it's just like
You just start planning right
right.
away.
It's
Yeah.
just like a very simple news to them. Like they're not shocked at all. So the wife is not shocked, the husband is not shocked. So it's like they wanted children, but they didn't really have any timeline on when they want the children. So
It's like a neutral decision
yeah,
for both parents.
so like for example, whenever time you get pregnant, let's have the baby.
Baby,
So
we're ready.
yeah.
Let's go. You
So
know.
they're not really saying that we want to have child in 2025 or we want to have child when this house is done, when we finish paying this loan and stuff like that. They're just like sleeping, trying to have a child. Whenever a child just come. They have several children running around the yard. And next one can join anytime. So let's move on to our next one.
Alright, let's do a little bit of a twist. I know you told everyone that it's gonna be how men react to being pregnant. How about you're the one who actually know that I'm pregnant, but I'm still kind of unaware. Some men do know when their wife or partner is pregnant.
Yeah, like most of the time, I always know you're pregnant.
What?
Most time. Yeah, probably just keep my mouth shut.
Alright, you do a reaction now.
Oh.
Like you tell me that I'm pregnant.
Alright.
Probably. I'll just try something.
Okay. How you feel?
Actually, I haven't been feeling so well this morning.
I'm just kind of concerned. Like, we just, you choke or something like that?
Yeah, I've been throwing up all week, but, we did use a condom the last time and stuff. And I don't believe that I'm pregnant or anything. But every time I eat orange or stuff, or I smell the liver, I was getting really sick. I did a test though. It didn't show positive.
Oh, okay.
But I think I'm gonna try another one tomorrow.
Okay. I have something to tell you though.
What?
I don't know, but I think you might be pregnant though.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like with you. At least I jumped on me this morning.
What? But usually it's the other way around.
Oh, like when
Lisa jump on me and then I'll know that I'm pregnant. Well, so they say.
Well, most of the time I don't necessarily wait on Lisa to jump on me. I pray about it. Yeah, I pray about it, and most time, I'm aware of it. Trust me, I'm aware of it. It's like you have this instinct, or God have a way of showing you that you are pregnant even before you actually get a test. So. The lizard part, I think those things are myths, because when a lizard jump on you and you're not really pregnant,
Alright, but can I share something?
Yeah.
The only pregnancy that a lizard, like almost every day, a lizard jump on me. Was it Ariel? Oh my god, like I have to be dodgy. But seriously, almost every day, whether it's my back, my head,
multiple lizards.
I'm wondering what is this?
If it was tripled.
Easy.
Alright, so most time, as you were saying that most time when the men know that
their
partner is pregnant, and they try to inform the partner, and they're trying to eyeing the partner to make sure that she's okay, she's not acting weird or anything like that. Sometimes when telling the partner, it depends on the state that the partner is in, because the partner can be like a little bit offended. Maybe they weren't planned for it, because for example, she was just saying the last time we used a condom. So using a condom is as if you were trying to prevent pregnancy. So
condoms can burst people.
Yeah, but what I'm simply saying is that let's say you have been trying to prevent it, because even though you're trying to prevent it, a man can actually still, you know, force you to get pregnant, and you're not necessarily
aware.
ready to be pregnant. So I think some of the time, like the best pregnancy that actually you will ever have is when you actually talk about it and try to have the same mindset. So if you know that your wife is not necessarily in the mood of wanting to have a child, don't be forcing it without trying to tell her, explain it to her. For example, it can happen without anyone trying to force it. Once you're laying down together and you're having that intimate moment, it is possible. So don't be offended to hear the news that your partner is pregnant. And a lot of times, especially for teenager, they're trying to tell their partner, hello, please don't get me pregnant because my mommy is this, my mommy is that, and stuff like that. So if you are so scared, maybe you should just wait. I think you should just wait, right? Exactly, wait, because it can really ruin you. And a lot of times people get so caught up in that nice moment, they don't know how to, not do it, and then they end up getting you pregnant. You maybe dropped out of school, and it can really ruin you so much because you're not ready for a child as yet. You understand? Your body's not properly built up. You're not financially stable. Your
mindset is
right.
Is not at that level.
You're still depending on your parents to provide for you and stuff like that. I know you're going to have to start to tell your parents that instead of just helping out me, you'll have to be helping out your grandson. That's if it's one. If it's two, you better run away. So.
And then some parents aren't even in the position to help their child financially, much less grandchildren.
All right. So because this video wasn't planned, because one of the point that I really wanted to get across, it was that
some men are angry when they hear that their partners are pregnant, like seriously angry.
All right. Once you're laying with a woman, expect to hear news, and you need to understand that when a woman is pregnant, she's going on a journey for 9 months, and she need comfort. She needs someone to, to give her that strength, because maybe she's not
strong enough.
Exactly, to carry that burden by herself. But if she have someone who is confident, someone who is telling her that we are going to get through this together, and someone who is willing to stand by her until she give birth, and not until stand by her forever, not until she give birth, but right through the entire process. Someone who is going to be willing to cook, to be doing a little of the cleaning, to be helping her out, and
even
stuff
a
like that.
massage for the back, trust me,
anything.
It hurts.
So you have to understand that it is one of the most heartbreaking thing for a woman to tell you that she's pregnant, and what you do is make it a nightmare for her by telling her you have to go and find that person, or you're going to have to throw it away, or stuff like that. So I mean, try to consider these things before laying with a woman. That it's possible that she can get pregnant.
It's not all about the fun and joy.
Exactly. It's possible that she can get pregnant, and I mean, that is why I think that.
And having a baby is a life or death situation.
Exactly.
Trust me.
It is.
At every trimester, it's a life and death situation. From the moment you get pregnant, that's just it. Just have to have faith in God.
It's very serious. It's very serious, and a woman and a world. I mean, sometimes when they're pregnant, they're not. Some women are able to work up to 8 months. Some are not able to do that. Some has to sit home and
bed rest. That's what we call it, bed rest.
Yeah. Everyone have it different. Everyone go through a different process. So it is much more Because every child is a blessing. Even if you aren't married, in which it would be better if you're married. But even if you're not married, and let's say you're just fooling around and it happens that she get pregnant,
One night
the
stand.
child is still a blessing. The Bible says all souls belongs to him. All souls. So every child is precious. Every single child is precious. Once you came on this land, you're supposed to be loved. You're supposed to be treated well. So if you know that sleeping with this woman, and if she's pregnant, you're going to run away. Maybe you should run away from now, because if you know that you don't want to have a child with this person, I don't think you should be sleeping with that person in the first place, because it is possible that she can get pregnant anytime. And let me tell you this: whatsoever a man soweth in life is the same thing he's going to reap. So if you think that you're just going to, get the woman pregnant, you're going to run out of the woman's life, or when the woman tries to explain to you that she's pregnant, you're going to act as if you don't have nothing to do with it. She should go and find the owner, and you disown her and stuff like that. It's a very terrible act, and the eyes of God is on you. So our little illustration tonight was just to encourage men and also women to be more interested and have more understanding of what you're getting into. And women, don't just be laying around. Have an understanding of the persons you're dealing with. Because when a man know that you're sleeping with several different men, he doesn't want to be the owner of that child.
Yeah, he's not going to be confident that it's his.
Yes, he's like, I'm give me the last choice. Why do you want to give me first preference? So he'll do everything to get out of it, because he's saying like, I know you're sleeping with that person. He's going to start to think that these men are going to look at me in a negative perspective, because they know they're sleeping with you, and yet you want me to claim this child.
To be responsible.
So if you know that you want to have peace when you're pregnant, think hard on who you're sleeping with. Have conversation with them. You understand? It's even.
Can I say something? To cut you. You have, even when you're married, I just want to say your partner, your husband can act differently as well, because maybe you have more than one child, you've been through more than one pregnancies, and your first pregnancy, maybe everything was smooth and okay, you weren't experiencing much pain, you could adapt to certain things, but then the second time around, you experience more pain, and then the husband now, his attitude can change towards you, because he's like, what is this, like, I didn't sign up for this,
Exactly,
so some partners do change, even if you're married, their attitude changes because they didn't expect certain things to be happening.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it has a lot to do with being scared, because they're like thinking about the responsibility that they're going to have to take on. They're thinking, oh, I'm going to have to drop him to school, I'm going to have to be waking up in the late night, I'm going to have to be buying baby feeding and all these things.
It's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot to take on. It's not the end of the world, don't get us wrong. It's a joy. Especially
children,
for us women, when a baby is out, it's a relief.
Right. Having children is one of the best feeling ever. And for me personally, my wife, anytime she tells me that, I'm pregnant, and some of the time I know, but when she tells me that I'm pregnant, it's like
some of the time
it's always just blessing, like it's always joy coming to my ears. Like, she's right here, she can tell you, I've never like, what? You mean pregnant? I'm always like, it's okay, we're going to get over it, we're going to get through it, don't worry about it. That's just always my way of responding.
Yeah, because you have always, from before we got married, you always told me that I want to have a lot of children, like a football field. But For me, I'm more on the smaller side of
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
want, just a little, a few.
Yeah, yeah. Like for me, Green's family, I really love children. I love children
I
a
love
lot.
children too, but not
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
one time.
Like, I always consider myself, like driving this big bus and we just have a lot of children and everybody's just like, Daddy, Daddy. But guess what, Green family? At a point, you have to realize that you have to know what you're doing, and you have to trust God because many people get married 10 years and they're unable to have children or whatever, and they're like it causes a lot of problem, especially when the man is really wanting to have children, and his family is pressuring him and stuff like that. The woman might be in a situation where she wants to have children as well. They're wondering like who's unable to produce. Is it the man? Is it the woman? And it can cause a lot of problems.
You remember
So
one time you told me, I think it was when I was pregnant with Daniel.
Daniel.
You said to me, no, I was like, Jay, I'm pregnant. But that I wasn't happy. Just it to me was a bit quick.
Okay.
And then he said to me, Abby, why you stress yourself for? More children, more money. You remember that? And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And you're like, we're gonna be more prosperous.
Yeah.
And I was like, something must be wrong with you.
Yeah, that's exactly how I look at it, Green's family. I am the kind of person who always try to turn something it's not a bad situation, but what people see as a bad situation, I turn it into something positive. I don't want to look at it, even though it can be negative or it can put your mind at some places. I want to look at it the positive way. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I got you.
Yeah. The Bible tells you life and death lies in the power of your tongue. So just speak it. Speak what you want to happen. Even though what you want to happen doesn't look as if it's possible, still speak it because that's what you want to happen, and that's how you activate faith. Because you're speaking, because faith is the evidence of something hoped for, but the substance of things not seen. So you don't see it, but you're speaking about it as if you are
there.
Yeah, you understand? Yeah. For example, there's a piece of land that I own right now, and I remember one night I wake up and I walk on that land and I was saying, I'm going to build something right here. I'm going to do this right here. I don't own it, but I'm speaking over it as if I'm going to do these things. I know I own it. You understand?
I get you.
Speak by faith. So, men, please understand that if God is able to bless you with a child, He is also able to help you provide for that child. And if you know you have a partner and you are faithful to that partner, you have children with that partner, don't go out there trying to get other women pregnant and then you will have to be, running around, or you want to commit an abortion and stuff like that, or you don't want to, take on that responsibility because you know that you don't want to mess up your family. No, just be humble. Take it step by step. Don't be rushing around because no matter even if you have 5 amazing child with your wife that you live with, if you go out there and get the next child, even though it is wrong in God's sight, that child is still special, and that child don't deserve for you to turn your back. That child deserves the love and affection that every other child deserves. So I do hope that someone has learned something from this message. I do hope that the next time you ladies get pregnant, it will be for the right person. And not only for the right person, but when you give the news that you're pregnant, you won't be hearing something that you don't want to hear. I think that your partner should be more excited than you.
Amen to that.
Yeah, your partner should be the one.
Because when I tell my husband that I'm pregnant, it kind of gives me a little bit more of a uplifting spirit.
Yes.
I'm not so down again.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, okay, everything is okay then.
Yes. Those are not the time for you to be weak. That you must be a man. The pastor say, you weak jelly back because
you get these things.
No, you hear the pastor, the lady, I don't remember her name. I had a very nice pastor. She preached the other day and was saying, you weak jelly back, man is supposed to be man. Probably you never heard it before, but anyway, she was saying men are supposed to be men. Men are supposed to stand up to their responsibility and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't agree in a partner being getting pregnant and the woman is the one who comforting the man. You understand what I'm saying? So the man is don't stressed, don't know what to do, and the woman is have to be, it's going to be alright. The man is supposed to be the one doing that.
So
That's the reason why you're called men.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the one saying it's going to be alright. I don't want to break your back, you know. So the the man is supposed to be the one, you know, comforting the woman because at least she's going to be the one, you know, carrying that burden.
For
And
9 months.
yeah, sometimes even if they can't wait.
Yeah, the babies. Yeah. Some babies are ready to reach the world.
Yeah, you know, like a premature baby still becomes so healthy
and strong.
Yeah, with no side effects.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, Greens family, we do hope that you have learned something from this video. Also, be sure to leave a comment as we go through those comments and read those positive comments. And if you have not yet subscribed to the Greens family, get on board as we are always uploading positive content to uplift the family so that children can be, respectful to their parents. Parents will know how to treat their children. And remember, no one is perfect. Absolutely no one. So while we're trying to help, we're still getting there. So we appreciate you so much for tuning in, and we think we have said so much.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day, Greens family. Bye bye.